and went back about 10, 11 years. So as of May 2011, Bitcoin was around $3.50, not that long ago. Now, if you had $1,000 and you invested it then, you'd have got around about 286 Bitcoins, okay, not counting transaction fees. Now, fast forward, as of November 10th, 2021, Bitcoin was at $69,000, pretty much on the nail, okay? That means your $1,000 invested in 2011 would have jumped to $19.7 million, give or take a couple of bucks for beer, okay? Now, this is a big assumption, assuming that you held that crypto for 10 or 11 years. Now think about this. When it was $3.50, if it went to $35, yay, you've just 10x'd your money. Because 3.5 to $35, that's 10 times in value. You would have sold, like most people did. When it went to $350, most people sold because it's 100 times from where they were. When it went to 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, most people were selling, buying and selling all the way. Okay, when it went to 19,600 in December 2017, that's where I sold a lot of my Bitcoin. Originally, yeah, no one would have held it from $3.50 to where it is today. That's the problem. That's where a lot of the bullshit begins, because that's the kind of numbers all of these overnight experts and dodgy people who've never been involved with trading. They haven't been through things like the dot-com crash like I did, the mortgage-backed security crisis of 2008. None of these, look, there's a lot of BS. Everyone's suddenly an expert. Hold on, baby, it's going to the moon. 100K, baby. Diamond hands. This guy on Reddit said that Elon Musk tweeted. Look, you know and I know these guys have no freaking clue what they're doing. They have no experience. And that's listening to a lot of these guys is a surefire way to lose your money. And isn't it funny that even in the last few months, it's been silence, especially when we've gone through this recent correction. Boom, they've all vanished. They've all become COVID experts and everything else. So look, let's cut through the noise and the bullshit. There's only 3 things you need to know to be successful. 1, find the profitable cryptos to trade. And if you want to write these down, that's cool. 2, find the right place to buy. Pretty simple, right? Self-explanatory. Number 3, the one most people struggle with, is finding the right place to sell for a profit. Now, if I can solve all 3 of those challenges, if I can give you a plan starting right now that will eliminate all 3 of those challenges, finding the profitable cryptos to trade, finding the right place to buy, and the right place to sell profitably, if I can solve all of those in the next 60 minutes or so, will that make a difference? Put a yes in the chat box. Are you interested in that? Will that help you with whatever, even if you've never traded before? If I can solve all 3 of these, and I want everyone to be ready to rock with this, because from this point on, we're going to go thick and fast through strategy, okay? I'm going to share with you 20 years of knowledge in 60 minutes. Okay, perfect, great, wonderful. So let's dive into the core, the meat and potatoes. Finding the big moves before they happen. Now, I'm going to share with you 4 rules to live by. If you live by these 4 rules and you make them mantra, you will be successful. Here's rule number 1. This isn't Vegas. We don't gamble. Too many people, when it comes to trading, and especially crypto, think it's Vegas. Hey, I'm going to put my money on this weird coin I've never heard before, and I'm going to be a millionaire by the morning. No, that's bullshit. And look, we treat this like a business. We have a business plan. We come to this with a way to make money consistently. So we treat it like a business. Rule number 2, we don't swing for the fences. Look, you're not Babe Ruth, and you're never going to hit a home run every time, but we will swing the bat when it's the right time. That's the main thing. We don't have to hit a home run. We can try and hit the ball. That's great. Hey, if you hit the ball 3 times out of 10, that makes you a Hall of Famer. I know nothing about sports. That's the only sports metaphor you will ever hear from me. But in the end of the day, as long as we got the bat in our hands and can take a swing, we will be okay, which leads to rule number 3. You will sometimes lose, but that's okay. You will win more than you lose, and your wins will be significantly greater than your losses. That makes up all the difference in the world. Rule number 4, and this is very important, especially if this is your first day. Progress creates success and profits. You're not going to be able to run before you walk. You will be learning a new skill. You will practice that new skill, and the more you practice, the better you will be. It's common sense, but the more you practice, the more you implement what we show you here, the better you will be, the more consistent your wins will be, the more profitable you will be. It comes over time, okay? So, hedge funds, okay, those big swinging you-know-whats on Wall Street. In 2021, they only generated, on average, 12.3%.